So we have just arrived at the train station. We are on our way to get on the Eurostar so that we can go to Paris. We are looking for our train time, as you can see right there. I think it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So you go through this long process. You have to have your passport. And then once you go through, you find your train. This is us getting on the train. I believe we have assigned seats, so it makes it super easy. And it's, you just go to where you need to be sitting. Once you're settled, you're on there. And then after we were going for a little bit, I think we got up and we went to the cafe just to kind of see what they had. Got us some snacks because I think it's about an hour or so train ride. It's not super long, so it's very easy and convenient. You do have to put your own bags on there, so if they're super heavy, maybe somebody can help you. But this is us just listening to some music, eating some snacks while we're on our way. So we arrive in Paris, and our driver picks us up, gets our luggage, and we get in the car. Go ahead, start from the beginning. What I need to know?
Je vous en prie.
Je vous en prie.
Je vous en prie. This is you're welcome.
Okay, what else?
Merci. Thanks.
Merci, thank you.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, hello.
Hello.
Mm-hmm. Bonjour.
How are you? Comment ça va?
Comment ça va?
Aidez-moi. Help me.
Aidez-moi.
Aidez-moi. Aidez-moi.
Aidez-moi. Help me.
Yes. I know. Je suis américaine. I am American.
Je suis
américaine.
Je suis américaine.
Yes.
Okay.
Ou je viens des États-Unis d'Amérique.
Oh, what's
I'm
that?
from US.
Okay, again. So on the way to the hotel, we were able to see some pretty cool things. I think you pronounce the Arc de Triomphe. I don't know. I don't speak French, but you can see that they're a very popular site. A lot of people go to. There's the Eiffel Tower. We stayed not too far from there, right down the street. This is us arriving at our hotel. Cool little quick pic with the Eiffel Tower. Super cool. That's our hotel name. So we check into our room, and the rooms in Paris were very small. However, I specifically picked this hotel because it was close to the Eiffel Tower. I wanted to be in like a pretty good central area so we could get to a lot of different things. So I already knew ahead of time the size wouldn't be that large, but it was sufficient for what we needed. It's just the two of us, so it was a very nice room considering how Paris is. I'm walking out onto the balcony because I wanted to be able to see the Eiffel Tower from my room. And we didn't have the greatest view just because of our room. However, we were still super close, so I was okay with it. So we put our bags down, we got in a cab, and we went so that we could go to the Louvre. I hope I said that right. Again, I'm not French, so don't come for me in the comments. But we came here. It was in the evening, so the sun was kind of going down, but our days were kind of limited, so I just wanted to go there. I knew that it was already closed since it was in the evening, but we were able to get some cool shots right before the sunset. So there's plenty of places to take pictures. There were a lot of people out, so as you can see, my picture's a little off, but hey, I had my 6-year-old taking the pictures. But once we finished here, we just kind of walked around a little bit more, just seeing what was around. And then we walked or headed like towards the street. And once we were on the street, we were really close to a bridge. So we just kind of walked down that street so that we could do a little bit more sightseeing. We were headed to find the Love Bridge so that we could put our lock on it and get our little memory there. There were a lot of people out, even with it being almost evening time. A lot of people on their bikes and their cars, and a lot of mopeds, which I wasn't used to seeing because we're in Europe. Hi, Elijah. Where are we today?
Paris?
Are you having fun in Paris?
Yes.
Yes. All right. You gotta do the creep, right foot creep everywhere he go. Just leave it.
Actually, it's fine because it'll fall right in that platform. But then it will be stuck right there.
Yeah, if you just stop, it'll be okay. Here. So I don't know if this is the infamous Love Bridge, but it's the closest one that was to us that already had some locks on it. We bought our own lock and marker from home, so we didn't have to worry about trying to locate one. And he's just writing our names on there so that we can get ready to put it up there. From what I was told, they removed a bunch of the locks that were on there in the previous years because it was so heavy and it was weighing the bridge down. So now people just kind of find a place on the bridge and just put it on there, and I'm sure eventually they'll end up removing those as well. So there were so many people walking by. It was a little bit difficult for us to kind of have a moment when no one was walking in front of the camera, but at the end of the day, it didn't matter. We got our name on there. We had 2 keys, one for me and one for him. And so he found a spot on the pole, probably just on top of someone else's, so that we could just leave it there. And then we were getting ready to throw our keys into the water. For whatever reason, he was apprehensive about throwing his key, and he kind of thought that he would be able to find it. I'm like, no, once you throw it into the water, it's gone and we'll never get it back. So quick little kiss, and then we were supposed to count on 3, and I threw mine and he just kind of watched and trying to figure out where it went. And then once he saw, then he went ahead and threw his. So it was super cute. Just another memory we had. We're just watching all the people on a river cruise. They're probably like a dinner river cruise because it was later in the evening. But then he wanted to leave another mark, so we wrote our name on there, put on a little heart, and we were stamped in Paris forever. Then we just kept walking, doing a little bit more sightseeing, seeing what was around us. And we came upon the Louis Vuitton exhibit. This is summer 2023. So it's pretty cool just to kind of see some of the things that they had there. So that was the end of day 1. Our hotel had a pool, so of course he wanted to go to the pool. I let him, and then we headed back up to the room. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to go to Disney. Are you excited? Hey.
Yup.
All right.
Mom, you're doing that circle-y thing. Salsa thing. Yes. So
the next morning we arrived in Disneyland. It was about an hour or so cab ride from where we were staying. And that morning, it was super busy on the train, so we just opted to take the cab just to kind of get us there a little bit quicker. I got in a quick nap just because of the time difference, so that was pretty good. Now we were headed off into the park, and it would be a super long day just because that's usually what happens at theme parks. So it was already crowded. We pretty much got there roughly when it opened, and it was a nice day. So we had already been to Disney before. I was actually very surprised that it was pretty much the same thing, just in Paris. I thought that there would be a few different things. It was relatively the same. Again, I am not really a fan of rides. However, he can't ride things by himself, so I kind of just get on there and endure it. Go all the way up. There we go. All the way. All the way. There we go. So if you are traveling with a child who is under 7 who wants to get onto the roller coaster, there does need to be someone old enough to ride with them or another adult. The first couple of times he got on the ride by himself, and then I guess maybe there was a shift change, but by the 3rd time when he was trying to get on the ride, they told him that he couldn't ride by himself, although he had already been on twice. They're technically, I guess, supposed to check, and if you're over 7, you can ride alone.
We actually went on the thing up. It was like crazy. It was like twisting. It was all of
And you
that.
wanted me to get on that.
It was upside down.
Oh no, baby. Did you like it? Did you have fun? So this was the third time he was riding, this time with the staff member. He was happy because he got to ride directly in the front. This going a little bit faster. I feel like I'm about to fall out. Ah! Oh! Oh! All right, just stop. 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 Oh!
No, we're not.
You lay back and relax.
Bad today.
Boy, you better slow it down. So we are finally headed out of the park. We are shutting it down. The train does run directly to the park, and so we decided to take the train back since they kind of slowed down a little bit, and I didn't really feel like waiting for a cab, so it seemed like the easier route. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
So the next morning I got up and I was really tired just because we had been at the park all day and the time difference. So the time difference, jet lag, it was all kind of starting to catch up to me. But we had a photo shoot this morning, so I didn't really have the luxury of sleeping in, which was fine. I was just very grateful that, we were in Paris and just trying to take it all in, but also, get some rest while we're on vacation. So I wake up early anyway, but I was able to just kind of wake up and have a few moments to myself while Elijah was still sleeping. I love cool air in the morning and I love balconies. So I was happy that our hotel had that so that I could just experience that, get in some early morning Paris weather and just see what was going on. Not a whole lot. I had a little bit of devotional, just a few minutes to myself so that I could just get the day started. Just a lot of gratitude that morning. And these are the pictures from our photo shoot. They came out really, really well. I love them so much. I'm actually wearing my mom's gown from when she was my same age. And after we finished the photo shoot, we went back to the hotel, we changed, and just walking down the Paris streets, I just love the smell of fresh flowers. These were all over the place. It was just a good time. I really, really did enjoy Paris. This was us at breakfast, just taking it easy. We didn't really have much planned this day, but we had a simple breakfast. It's on their patio of every restaurant. They have an outside, so it was just very relaxing. We're sitting there. Of course, I'm gonna have my mimosa. He had his apple juice. We were having a good morning. So after breakfast, we're just walking. He's doing flips in the middle of the street. We're really just carefree today. We went so that we could go and get some authentic macaroons while we're in Paris, and everything in this store was very, very cute, super cute. And so I just let him pick out the flavors that he wanted. He had them before, but I just let him pick whatever flavors he was interested in.
First one is whatever this is.
Vanilla.
It's okay.
It's okay. Let me taste it.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That is good. Next one. What's this color?
That's strawberry.
Next one is strawberry. I don't think I'll be liking this one.
They're good? Don't drop them. The strawberry good. Actually, raspberry.
Now that I'm tasting it, it doesn't taste that good.
Go ahead. That one's passion fruit. You like that?
Oh, no.
Hold it. Hold the bag. I like it. That's raspberry.
That's one.
Did you try raspberry?
Yeah, we tried it.
No, you just put it back. One was strawberry, one was raspberry.
Oh.
That one is raspberry.
I don't like it. Like it.
Raspberry, okay. How's the Marie Antoinette?
Look.
Let's throw it out.
Can we take all these off first?
Oh my goodness, Elijah.
Yeah, we'll eat it
Just
like
let
it's
it.
supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. It's okay.
The only one I like out of all of these
The
was-
vanilla.
Yup.
That's not vanilla.
And I was eating something I didn't like. Ah, my good old vanilla. Oh, it looks like brick. Oh, there's some different flavors in it.
So we're just walking around, hanging out, about to do a little shopping. There's the Champs De Elysee, and then there's me. We're hanging out on these restaurant patios. I'm just eating way too much bread and pears, but we're having a good time. Super duper fun, just soaking up the sun and sightseeing. So much fun. This is our last day before we're getting to head out. 6 years old. In this thing in the mall.
Don't you dare show
Oh yeah,
anybody
I'm
friend.
recording you. Get in. You put my money in, you better get in.
If you ready to stop,
Don't tell me what I better do. So once again, we're ending the night in the pool. It's our last night in Paris, and then we are headed to our next destination.